What's up, world? New motorcycle for me. 2020 Yamaha TW200. Recently sold my Suzuki. It was a 2016 Suzuki DRZ 400 Supermoto, and wasn't sure I was going to get another bike, but I really missed riding, so I've always wanted one of these, and I got one. The reason I've probably wanted one of these for 15 years, but I was always told they're too small and I'm too big. They are small, and I am big. I'm almost 6'2", 260 pounds. But I really wish I'd have done it a lot sooner. That thing that people going around saying, "Oh, you can't get one. It's too small. It's useless. Too slow." Bullshit. Just gotta make a few modifications to them. I'm gonna go over some of the things I've done with it to make it suitable to my riding style. I've owned a lot of bikes. I've never left them stock. I've always had to modify them to suit my riding style. Down here, first thing I did, IMS Super Stock pegs. They're a little over twice as big as a factory peg, and if you're going to do any kind of trail riding or stand up while you ride, I really suggest getting them. I've laid it down a couple times, haven't bent them, got some dirt clods in them, just dig them out and keep going. Stay down here. I replaced the factory skid plate with the Ricochet skid plate. Factory one is maybe 1/8 of an inch thick, probably thinner. This is 3/16 inch aluminum. The only thing you will notice on these, there's no holes in them, so there's nowhere for the engine noise to go, but so it reflects right back at you. Makes your engine sound a little louder, but doesn't really bother me. Moving to the back, I wanted a rear rack for it. I did not want to spend $200 plus shipping, so I made one. I bought a 1/2 inch EMT bender, bought some 1/2 inch EMT, lumber bracket down here underneath the seat, and then I had an L bracket that I mounted back here. You could make one. I think it was off a gate. Anyway, that took care of the rear rack. I'll maybe eventually save up the money and do it. I just couldn't justify doing it at the time. The saddlebags are made from military surplus. I think it's Belgian military bags. They were shoulder bags. I got them on eBay. They were $60 for the pair, and then I just made some leather straps with some Chicago screws, holding them on there. Really like them so far. Onto the back. Not a performance modification, more of an aesthetics thing, but it does prevent stuff from getting broke off on the back. I put the taillight tidy kit from ProCycle. I really like it. The light is really bright at night, and it got rid of that big old mahogany red light, and then the tail sticking off the back. Up front, what I just got done doing this today, and that's why I have it out. I wrote it today just to see how I like it. I had Pro Taper 3/4 inch bar risers, and I still wasn't really happy with the way it sat, so I got the Rocks 2-inch risers. Wow, this thing handles and feels so much different and better. I love them. They're amazing. They're $100, but they're worth every penny. The bars are Pro Taper Contour Pastrana FMX bends. Gold. Always ran gold bars on my quads and dirt bikes. I got our Cherubies handguards. Can't remember the model of them. I really like them so far. They've taken a little bit of beating and they haven't broke on me yet. PowerMad trail mirrors. Definitely not DOT legal. Not sure I'm gonna keep them. So far I like them, but I think I might switch to a little bit more of a better mirror. I'm not quite sure yet. They do fold in, so get them out of the way. So far I like them. They've only been on here about a week. I've got about 216 miles on it. I think that's what I'm at. Yep, 216. No problems with it whatsoever. I'm still running the Deathwing. I haven't experienced the washout that people talk about. A lot of people say that's the first thing you do, get rid of it, put a 241 on or a 244 Shinko. I probably will do a 241 Shinko, but I'm gonna run this one as close as I can to just destroying it. This thing climbs hills like a son of a gun. I've been up some really steep hills at the lake behind my house about 10 miles away, and haven't had any problems. Keeps going and going and going. It's not fast. That was one of other people's complaints. It's only 200 cc's, people, come on. With me on it, and I'm not going full throttle at it by any means at all. I'm still breaking it in. I get up to 50 and it cruises really nice at 50. I do have the 47 tooth sprocket to change out from the 50. See if I can get a little bit more more RPMs out of it. We'll see. I haven't done it yet. Probably next weekend. Other than that, if you're a big guy, gal, tall, heavy, whatever, don't be afraid. I've ridden for 25 years. I love this bike. It is not just a beginner's bike. It's not a lady's bike. It's not a kid's bike. This thing is rad, man. I love it. There's my Metal Art bike. Anyway, I'm gonna get this thing set up for hunting and fishing. I'll get a rifle scabbard on it. I've got a collapsible fishing pole coming. I'm gonna use the shit out of this thing next fall and spring. Anyway, get out there and ride. Enjoy it.